Sloan for freequiltpatterns.info. Welcome to my mystery block of the month called Vacation Time. It is block 9, and this is all about what you do on vacation. So my block 9 is called the Ferris wheel. So why the Ferris wheel? Because when I'm on vacation, I will go and do something I don't normally do. And so maybe going to the state fair or carnival. Those are happening all summer long, and that's when I would go and take a trip and do something fun and different. I really love the Ferris wheel. I just love the shape of them. They're circular, they're big, they move at night, they have lights, they're just gorgeous. Did you know that the Ferris wheel was actually invented by a challenge? Seems that the Chicago World's Fair wanted to do something better than the Eiffel Tower that had been created. And so the team took on the challenge to create something. And George Washington Ferris was a young engineer who did the original sketch for the Ferris wheel. I have a link to the Smithsonian that you can go and read about the history of the Ferris wheel. It's pretty interesting. I really liked it. So let's take a look at our block for September, the Ferris wheel. This time I have both an aqua and a navy colorway. So this is a really easy block. It's going to be a lot of fun to do because we're going to use a sew and flip method. So over here you can see the on these squares I've got this small triangle, which is not a half square triangle. It's done using a square and then you flip it, and I'm going to show you that in a second. This is also a big unit so that you can fussy cut some of your fabric if you have a really nice image in it. So let me show you how to do sew and flip. So fun, really, really easy. You're going to have smaller squares, drawing a line on it, and then you're actually going to sew right on the line, unlike a half square triangle. This will be right on the line because eventually you're going to pull it over and you'll see that unit. Let me show you one that's sewn. So here it is with the sewing line. I've got the sewing line right here. And now I always want to check it before I trim away this part. So let me show you that. You want to fold it over, maybe press it with the iron, and then look at the back and be sure that you are all nice and even, because otherwise they're not going to line up quite as well as you want. So there you go. I would trim this off and I would have my unit for the Ferris wheel block. Now, you are all making your saltwater taffies from last month, and there's quite a few of those because they're the inner border of the quilt. So this block, being a little simpler, gives you time to finish up the saltwater taffy, because next month in October, I'm going to give you the rest of the setting blocks. There's another simple block and then some setting blocks. So in October, you're going to have a nice little bit of work to do. Then in November, I hope to see lots of finished quilt tops. Notice I said tops. You don't necessarily have to quilt it in November. Then in December, we'll do the supply list for the 2016 mystery that freequiltpatterns.info is hosting. I'm designing, and I'll be running it again just like this year and last year. So I'm Pat Sloan for freequiltpatterns.info. You can sign up for their newsletter here at their site. Come over to patsloan.com, sign up for mine. We're both on Facebook. We have great groups, lots of good information. So I hope to see you around on the internet. Let's go sew.